I love Epcot. Epcot is a big reason why I got into this business, why I personally love traveling the world. And so in this series of videos, I'm covering what I love about each of the Epcot pavilions to hopefully share some insider secrets and get you looking at things you may not look at as you're running around grabbing drinks and getting your kids on rides. So this video, we're going to cover what I love about the Norway Pavilion.
Showcase suggestions, where I share travel tips and lists of 5 to help make traveling with kids a little easier.
The most popular thing in the Norway Pavilion is Frozen Ever After, but it did not make the list of my favorite things about the Norway Pavilion. It's a really cute attraction. It does have pretty long lines, so you want to get there early or you want to use Genie Plus here. But there's some things in the pavilion that often get missed, and those are the things I want to cover because that's what I love about the pavilion. The first, maybe not a hard to miss one, is Restaurant Akershus. Restaurant Akershus is princess dining. Most people dream about eating in the castle with Cinderella. There's only 2 or 3 princesses, I believe, that walk around during dinner at Cinderella's castle. The food is also really horrendous. So I really enjoy Restaurant Akershus. It might not be inside the castle, but you do feel like you're in a castle, and you have 5 or 6 princesses that come around, and you have a really great meal as well. It's family style, and the food quality is much better. The thing that I love most is the salmon there is incredible. And normally I wouldn't eat salmon off a family style meal, but that's the thing that I kept asking for was more salmon. So that's really, really great dining experience. The second thing is meeting Anna and Elsa in the summer house. Of course, children love meeting Anna and Elsa, but I love walking through the summer house because it's just, the detail in there is so beautiful. They really did a good job of staying true to the Norwegian heritage, but also bringing in those frozen touches, and just walking around that summer house is just really, really sweet. Speaking of that Norwegian heritage, the Stave Church. The Stave Church is right in the middle of the pavilion, in between Frozen Ever After and Meeting Anna and Elsa, but so many people walk around it and not through it. They always have an exhibit there about how the Norwegian culture inspires pop culture. So they had the Art of Frozen for a while. Right now it's an exhibit of the Norse gods, so talking about Loki and Thor, and how the actual culture inspired the Marvel versions, or how the actual Norwegian culture inspired Frozen. So the Stave Church is a really, really cool aspect there as well. And the Stave Church is actually inspired by one in Norway that you visit on the Adventures by Disney. So if you want to visit Norway, seeing it with Adventures by Disney is one of the greatest ways to do it. You have unlimited access. You get in places that only the Disney name can get you in. And so if you want more information about Adventures by Disney, check out this video right here on the Norway itinerary. Okay, this seems like a silly one to have on a list, but my number 4 favorite thing at the Norway Pavilion are the bathrooms. The bathrooms there are brand new. They are cold, they're airy, they're always clean. So whether anyone has to go, we always stop in the bathroom in Norway. It's one of our favorite bathrooms in the park. I know that sounds really, really silly, but it does make a difference. And so stopping at the bathrooms in Norway is always a great idea. My number 1 favorite thing, cannot miss any trip from the Norway Pavilion, is school bread. School bread is one of the top Disney snacks, and you can check out my video of my 5 favorite snacks. School bread is on it. School bread is basically a yeast dough. So if we're comparing it to things that, Americans eat, it's closest to a donut. It's like a custard-filled donut, but the dough is not as light and airy. It's a little bit more substantial, kind of more of a bread dough fried with the custard inside, rolled in coconut and like a glaze and coconut, and it's so delicious. And so we like to stop in Norway on our way out of Epcot because there's so many great things to eat in Epcot. I can never decide what I want, right? So we get our school bread, we ask for it to go, they put it in little containers, we carry out our little bag, and we have it for breakfast the next morning as a little treat. So those are the things that I love about the Norway Pavilion. I didn't get to talk about the shops, but those are incredible. They have some some great Norwegian imports in there that you can't get anywhere else in the U.S. Unfortunately didn't make the list because there's so many other great things, but the Norway Pavilion is one of my favorites, and it has put Norway so high on my bucket list that I cannot wait to get to Norway, and we're definitely looking at doing an Adventures by Disney when Annabelle hits the age minimum of 5, so we cannot wait to do that. If you are interested in more Disney and family travel content, make sure you hit the bell to subscribe to be notified when new videos go live. Share these with your friends who might be traveling, because we at Showcase the World want to help every family cut through the stress of vacation planning, to cut through that overwhelm and really enjoy their trip. If you are looking to find the best way to do that, it's obviously contacting a travel advisor who can help you. But we also have a guide, 5 easy steps to a Disney vacation without overwhelm, and you can get that by clicking the link in the description below. Thank you so much for joining us, and don't forget to take a break from the busy.
Need help planning your next family vacation? Visit us at showcasetheworld.com to request a quote or schedule a free vacation consultation. Want more great travel tips? You'll find those there too.